Welcome back to Fishing with Vance. Well, it's time to get back on the Pelican Bass Raider. It's a cloudy day, semi-windy. I think the wind's supposed to be between 6 and 9 miles per hour. So we got a little bit of wind today. I'm getting to the lake later because I was trying to let it warm up a little bit. It hasn't quite gotten to 60 yet. It's about 55 degrees. But it's not going to rain today, so I thought I'd get out here and give it a shot. Got somebody coming down here now, but all right, so I'm planning to get out there, try some different things today. I actually brought the mustard tube with me today. This one's actually, I think, a little darker version of the mustard, but this time of year they start hitting this. The water looks pretty clear, so I'm definitely going to toss that around. And I'm actually going to throw a spinnerbait today. You guys that follow the channel know that I have no confidence in a spinnerbait, but I've got 2 of the 3 elements that Captain Dale told me for spinnerbait. You got clouds, wind, stained water, or all 3. I've got 2 of the 3, so clouds and a little bit of wind. And here we are in the spring. So I'm going to throw a spinnerbait, see if I can't catch a few on a spinnerbait for a while. And if I can't, I'll go back to my regular routine. See if I can't catch anything. But anyway, let's get out here. Let's have some fun. Thanks for coming along today on the Pelican Bass Raider on fishingwithvance.com. Let's launch this thing. I've kind of been leaving this alone. A lot of guys fish here off the bank. Water's up a little bit, so the bank is a little bit submerged. However, there's nobody here today, and I haven't really fished this corner much. So anyway, I'm going to start here today and work my way down. I see there's a little bit of weeds starting to pop up, and see what happens. So I'm going to start with the old mustard tube. I think this is some type of, I forget what it's called right now, but it's something close. It's like, I don't know, root beer, something or other. But I'm going to see if these guys are ready for the tube, the mustard tube. Something hit this as soon as it hit the water, which is pretty wild. But usually when they start to hit these tubes, they really do hit them. So here in with the clear water and this color, year in, year out, for whatever reason, at this lake only. The other ones are not the case. It's not the case, but for whatever reason, the mustard tube here, this one's a little darker than I like to use, but that's what I have tied on, but it just works. Look, I'm getting a hit. I got a hit on it. It's been just a little dude over there, but I did get a little pop of a hit. And I'm fishing this on a little longer rod today. This is my brother's old rod, the Heartland. I think it's a 7-footer, medium, with a good old-fashioned Fluger President. Nothing fancy. And I got a hit. And there's a fish. I was dragging that through the, I was dragging that through the weeds, and there it is. First bass of the day, and he's on this, it's on the mustard tube. There we go. That didn't take long. Alright guys, Fishing with Vance, got a little guy on here, but he did like that tube, so I'll take it. Little pup. Oh, it's a little skinny guy. He's freaking value menu city. See you, buddy. Well, guys, things have slowed down after that first bass on the tube. I fished this whole area all the way down without a fish. So I'm gonna try. The water's clearing up over here. I'm gonna try this fat baby finesse. This is a green pumpkin and purple and gold fleck. This worm has done well. When I get over to the rocks, I'm gonna throw shad wrap and maybe a spinnerbait, but fish are definitely not as aggressive as I thought they were gonna be. Water temp is 58 degrees, so it would appear the cold weather has had an impact. But it's early, so let's put this guy on. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, I like to fish things, you know, I guess it's called mojo. This leader's been broken a few times, it's a little short, but I like to go just with the worm and rigged, you know, sort of Texas rigged like everybody does, and get that to lay flat on there. It's not the best job in the world, but that's the idea. And then I go a couple split shots. This guy's slid down a few times. I like to separate them because I think it snags less when you do that. So I'm going to try that a little bit, see if we can't get some bass in the boat. Around these weeds, this color has done well for me in the past, but let's see what happens. Water's a little colder over here. It's only 50, it's 58.1, half degree colder on this side, but oh, there's a hit. There's a fish. Oh, he was right there against the weeds. Feels like a pretty decent one, but this is a, you know, medium light rod. Oh, that's a nice one. I'll take it. Come on in here, brother. Oh, yeah. Take it. Oh, the red eye. That's a nice bass. I'll take those all day. These quarter pounder probably with cheese, to quote my man Alex from Realistic Fishing. I'll take it though. Purple and gold fleck. Got me bass number 3 in the boat. He smoked that purple and gold fleck pretty much as soon as it hit the water. I got this sucker paired up on the Fenwick Eagle. Medium light. It's a light setup for some finesse fishing. And the Fluger Patriarch on there via Catter. Thank you, Catter. And man, it's light. You could throw this all day long. But it is super nice setup. I'm pretty blessed. Oh, where's the fish, guys? Maybe not. Maybe it's a snag, or else it's a fish with a lot of weeds on him. I think that's what it is. It's just a fish with a lot of weeds. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A face full of weeds on this guy. It's one of my better ones. I give him that. Easy, partner. Hey, hey, buddy. All right. It's one of the better guys, but he felt like a monster. He had a face full of weeds. Fix that in a second. Yeah, this guy's a little chubbier. He's over quarter pounder with cheese. He's not quite. Yeah, he's not the the double quarter pounder with cheese. But that's a nice guy. He's got a little chubby guy on him. He felt good. Good bass. See you, buddy. I put it on there. It's the spinnerbait. There it is. I I got a Colorado blade, a willow leaf blade, white skirt, a black double tail jig or grub, sort of as a little bit of a trailer. Got a trailer hook. Got the whole nine on here. So we shall see. I'm going to throw it over these rocks and see if I can't get one. Go from there. Feels like I'm throwing a ton of bricks out there, but guys, I might have a fish on this spinnerbait, and I do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got him on the trailer hook. Here he is on the spinnerbait. He hit it right out here. Oh man, that was fun. Got one. Well, I can't say I couldn't get one because I got one. And there he is. He's over quarter pound of a cheese. He's almost a half pounder. Not quite, but he smacked it hard. Oh man, I guess I got to stick with this for a little while longer. Got one. Fishing with Vance. Might have another one on a spinnerbait. I keep pressure on him. He hit it over the rocks. There he is. Another boy on a spinnerbait. Get up here, Junior. Yes. Shout out to Captain Dale. May he rest in peace. He told me you gotta fish a spinnerbait when it's windy or stained water or cloudy, or all three. So I got clouds and a little bit of wind, and that's 2 bass on a spinnerbait. Wow, I'm pretty excited. Shout out to you, Captain Dale. I'm sure you're catching them in heaven today. Oh man, that's fun. That's 2 on a spinnerbait. Oh boy, good stuff. Fishing with Vance. I don't know if I have a bunch of weeds or another fish on this spinnerbait. I think it just might be a big ball of weeds, but I'm wrong. It's another little bass. Yes, it was both. It was weeds and a fish. Look at this little guy that hit my spinnerbait. Oh, I love it. Fishing with Vance. This could be bass number 4 on a spinnerbait, and it is. Get in here, Junior. Yes, sir. Yes. Look at that guy. Oh, just like they drew it up. Bass number 4 on a spinnerbait. This is spinnerbait day. Alright guys, sorry the battery went dead just as I caught that last fish. And I got him on the tube. So this thing has turned into a spinnerbait versus tube video. Like I said, I caught 5 on the spinnerbait, which is the most I've ever caught on a spinnerbait. So now kind of doubling back with over the same area with my cola tube or mustard tube, cola and green fleck tube, and I just caught a bass. So obviously it's different techniques. I'm pitching up go back up in there. I couldn't get him on the spinner in there. Oh, I thought I'd hit right there. But let's see what happens as we pitch this tube around. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah. The mustard tube will not be denied. Definitely not. Little guy, but oh, there we go. All right. It was fun. See you, partner. That's number 10 for me, I think, on this windy, cloudy day. But sure is fun. Fish with Vance. There was Mr. Bass hanging out up there waiting for his chance at you know what. Waiting for his chance at Mr. Tube. That was a nice one. That's one of my better ones of the day. He's a half-pounder boy, maybe not. Another nice one though. We'll see you, partner. Spinnerbait versus tube. It's getting tight. Getting tight. There's a fish. The albino fluke. There he is. Come up here, young man. Typical bass for this lake. The old albino. Typical. Quarter pounder with cheese. Maybe double cheese. See you, buddy. That's lucky bass number, I think, number 13, I want to say. So, 13 fish. I'll take it. Let's keep going. Well, I'm back to the tube. And there he was. Sun come out. And I put the tube back on and there was a fish. Well, guys, the sun come out. Turned out to be a pretty day here. And I caught a bunch of fish today, but mostly on the spinnerbait, which was pretty wild. Ended up catching 5 on a spinnerbait, probably about 5 on the tube, and miscellaneous for the rest. But I sure had fun catching them on that spinnerbait. It's not something I normally do, and I'm gonna have to keep trying, keep working it, keep getting better with it. That's the only thing you can do. And but the more fish you catch on them, the more confidence you get. So it's just like anything else. It's like why I have confidence in this mustard tube, because it's the bite's gotten tight, and this time of year this typically catches fish. So tossing this around for my last few minutes or so. Something's playing with it right now. I think it's just a bluegill, but something's tapping at it on these rocks. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap the video here. Thanks for joining me. A lot more to come. It's May 2nd, and the May fishing extravaganza is just kicking off. So I'm sure it's gonna get crazy good here over the next couple months, or over the next couple weeks, I should say. And stay tuned and watch for all the various fishing videos that we'll be putting out. So I've got fishing trips planned with my buddy Steve. We're going to be going down to Cross Creek, try out that Honda motor. I'm going to be fishing with Catter at the end of the week here. Not sure where we're going there. And then you know, Penner will be around here in a few weeks and he'll be going, so should be a good time. May's the best month for us here in PA. There's no question about that from a bass perspective. At least that's been my experience. So I don't know if it's a fish or rocks or what. Oh, it was a fish. I missed him. Anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. And we'll see you next time on fishingwithvance.com. Spinnerbait. Yeah. Burn out.